Hello, this is Hilary Keys Vanstone, Realtor with Christie's International Real Estate in Austin, Texas. Today I'm at Perry Homes looking at the 1984 W floor plan. I just want to pause right now and say those two gutters right by the front door drive me crazy. There's other elevations that don't have that, so pay attention to the roof line when you're picking out your facade. Uh, Entryway here, there is a laundry room to your right. To the left would be the garage. This is the office, which is located in the front of the house. Depending on which facade or front elevation you choose, the ceilings may be higher than this. Some of them, I think, they're like 14 or 15 feet. Okay, across from the garage, there is this big laundry room. Those shelves and rod come standard. I like this laundry room because it has a nice window in it. There's also lots of extra space where you could add a deep freeze, or you can add plumbing for a utility sink, or you could just keep your olive tree there. I'm going to pause again to say that space down there would be the garage. It's the sales center, so you would be looking at a wall if that was an actual garage. This is just across from the garage. It's the drop zone. They put these in all their houses. This one's painted black. Normally it would just come white. This is the hallway for the secondary bedrooms right across from the kitchen. The bedrooms are both the same size. They're 13 by 11. They both have walk-in closets. This model home is a little bit different because it includes the option for half bath. So this is a 3-bedroom, 2.5-bath house. It normally comes 2 full baths. That half bath that they add takes away a little bit of closet space. Here's the half bath. Hello. And it also takes away the coat closet that would normally be at the end of this little hallway. There's the full bath. I think everybody has different uses for their house, but this, I tend to think of like a half bath as being the guest bathroom, and your full bath would be the bathroom that your kids get all gross. But this one is like the half bath is right across from the full bath, so you'd have to be very specific in directing your guests to not use the gross kids bathroom. They'd probably figure it out. This model home is located in the Colony in Bastrop, so it's right down the road from SpaceX, and they really went all out with their space decor here. Okay, back to orient ourselves. We're going back down the hallway towards the back of the house. Obviously, kitchen to the right. To the left is that hallway where the secondary bedrooms are, towards the back of the home. The builder put in this slider door that opens all the way up. It's beautiful. It's also a pretty pricey upgrade. Standard comes 3 big windows, just like the same size as those 2 that are by the dining room. They're also picture windows, which means they're non-operable. There's no sash and there's no screen. It really has a lot cleaner of a look. It's pretty nice. Okay, so the kitchen, they left everything pretty standard on this one. They added the pendants, which you can either add pendants or you can just add the wiring for them. They come capped, so you can put whatever you want. You can buy them from Wayfair for cheaper. They also added a trash pullout. The undermount sink is standard, but they upgraded it to this one to a single basin. Another really nice thing that Perry does in the kitchen is they do these 42-inch cabinets. The shaker panels like this are standard. They can be painted, or they can be stained. I was combining the words. They also do this built-in vent hood instead of the ugly cheapo one. Okay, this I have real world experience with this cabinet, and it is really difficult to get heavy plates and stuff out of, so I would put stuff there that you don't actually use often. The separate built-in oven and microwave is standard, along with the built-in range, and that's a 36-inch one. I'd have to double check if it comes standard with a 30-inch or a 36-inch. It just changes the number of burners you have. That's that single basin sink. Corner pantry over here that's probably large enough to fit 1 to 2 Costco carts full of snacks, and there's space on the floor for crates of water bottles. This is the kitchen island. And now at the design center, if you wanted to, you could change the countertop and the cabinet color like they've done here to give it a different look. You could also do a waterfall edge on it, which looks really cool. This breakfast bar, they've got 3 stools here. You could definitely fit 4, and then notice it's a half wall. There are not cabinets on the other side of this. Dining area, you can again add a chandelier, or you could just add the wiring for it. These are all things you need your realtor to remind you to do. Walking through towards the back of the house, again, that big window down to the primary suite, which is tucked away. That smart thermostat is standard. They've added a chandelier to this one, but it comes boxed and wired for a ceiling fan along with all the other bedrooms. Okay, this primary bedroom, see, it has these 3 windows. Those are operable windows, so that it has the sash and it has screens in them. They have to be operable windows in a bedroom for code and safety. You have to have an egress in every bedroom. You could, if you wanted to upgrade this one comes standard with the carpet in it, but you could do a tile floor into the bedroom. I don't know, I kind of like carpet, it keeps it quiet. But then you could end up with that trail in the carpet from the bedroom door to the bathroom. I've seen that in some resale homes, so keep that in mind. Okay, this bathroom, it has 2 vanities. They're about the same size, if not exactly the same size. That towel bar would be a little bit difficult to reach from the shower or the tub. This has a single closet, but it's a large closet. They did the tile all the way up to the ceiling. That is an upgrade. This oval tub is an upgrade. Normally it comes standard with a garden tub, which is enormous, and then it just changes that little glass on the back half of the shower, turns into a half wall with tile. It looks really nice, and it's a huge tub. Perry does mud set showers instead of fiberglass. The fiberglass can crack and stain, and it just looks a lot cheaper. One thing they did in this bathroom that I love design-wise is the dark grout in the floor. Do dark grout in the bathroom. White grout will not stay clean. I don't care how clean of a person you are. Okay, into this closet. You can add bars. They only have 1 bar there, but you can literally double how much stuff you can hang if you put 2 bars in. Don't forget about a place for your dresses, though. Okay, in the backyard, big back porch. This one, because of the levelness of this yard, they don't have any railings at all. More than likely, you're going to end up with a yard that you're going to have some railings on your back porch. But if you're building your home, you can choose in the structural options where you want to put the railings. The tile on the back porch is not standard. They've also added a gas grill plumbing there, so you can just hook up your grill. You don't have to mess with propane tanks. Again, that big slider is open. You can see it's all the way open. Okay, well, if you've made it this far, thank you so much for watching. I'm Hilary Keys Vanstone, realtor in Austin, Texas. Would love to help guide you through this process. There's my QR code if you want to get in touch. Thank you so much.